Beautiful, beautiful bit of road there. Hey everyone, welcome back to another little video. I hope you can hear me alright. We're using a different camera mount and a different microphone. I think after a brief test this morning it sounds alright at slow speed. At higher speeds the wind noise is still a little bit uncomfortable maybe for the ears, but we will do with it for now. So thank you for everyone who might be tuning in again after my last video that went up, the 1,000-mile review video. Seemed to do okay in terms of a YouTube video, let's say. You know, I'm not a big channel, I don't, you know, have a lot of following, so, but I appreciate those that I watched that one and might be back again for this one. So what am I gonna talk about in this video? Well, just a few things really, nothing too major. I'm not gonna go on for too long. The couple of points really that came out of the last video was somebody asked about if I had any riding tips in general for riding sports bikes, and then there was a little bit of a sort of discussion about clutchless shifting, and I might refer to that as quick shifting in the way that I talk, because that's how it is in my mind. Quick shifting, whether you use it electronically with an actual quick shifter system, or whether you do that with your own hand on the throttle. And I'll just do a brief demonstration really of that. I think I've got the right road here. Yep, Miller Road. So again, all it is let's say you want to change gear without the clutch. I'll do it now. I don't know if you can see the screen, but second gear, right? Not going to use this hand to operate the clutch. I'm just going to put a little bit of pressure on the gear lever, and then when I accelerate a little bit, I will just momentarily pause the throttle and the gear will go up. So you ready? Here we go. So there, straight from second to third, no clutch, a little bit of acceleration, paused, and that's when the lever naturally went up. I'll do it again, look, low revs, accelerate, and I'm in fourth. It's so smooth, so quick, you don't need a quick shifter, you can just use your hands, and once you've practiced it like I have, like thousands of times over my racing career, it's actually really nice and smooth, and that's why I didn't bother upgrading to a quick shifter or electronic quick shifter. I'm quite happy to do it with my hands and feet. Thank you very much. So that's just one thing to cover, and then, you know, if somebody asked me of my general riding tips, whether it be the R7 or a sports bike, there's just a few things really. One is, it's good to play with your suspension settings. I've just been fiddling again with my suspension settings. Learn about what they do and how they can change things on the bike, and play with them. Make sure you record the settings from factory, and there's loads of YouTube videos about setting motorcycle suspension, so go and watch some of those. I won't bore you with the details, but record the clicker positions on the forks, record the preload heights, so you can always go back to them if you need to, and try to just, you know, have a feel of how things are comfortable or not. That'll make a big difference to your bike riding and your understanding, and it's fun to do and just play around with. So that's one thing. And then other thing that I talk about, especially on the road, is just awareness. Being aware of every single thing around you, focusing not on the first, 5 feet ahead of you, but looking right down the road, looking left and right, keeping a good general awareness around you, giving you time to react and ride correctly, you know, for the conditions. Part of that is knowing the roads that you're on. If you want to go fast on the roads, make sure you know the roads. Have a ride around and find the roads that you like to ride on. Learn them, know where the good parts are and where to go quickly, where to go moderately, and just enjoy it. Thirdly, don't think about being super cool on your bike, right? And why do I say that? Well, what I do every 5 minutes is I will clean up my tyres or give them a warm up like this, nice and aggressively, side to side. And why do I do that? Because it gives me comfort. It means that I know the tyres are grippy, they're nice and clean, there's no dirt on them, there's no oil on them. I've cleaned them up and I'm ready to go at the next corner. And I'll do that every, few miles throughout the ride. And it just gives me a little extra confidence. Okay, now I can get around this next corner. I know the tyres are with me, they're going to grip, and they're going to be stable, and I get a feel of the bike. It's always good to get a feel of the bike moving around. So throw it around a bit if you want, just practice that. And feel confident in the tyres, do some heavy braking in a straight line. That gives your tyres warmth. And yeah, that's part of my riding. And people will laugh at me, like other car drivers will mimic my side to side in their cars, and that's fine. I don't care if you take the mickey out of me, but what I do is what I do, and it's how I enjoy riding the bike, and that's what I like to do. Let's wave to the Grom Rider. So what else? No, can't go. Smoothness. Ride smoothly on your bike. Braking smoothly but hard is a skill to learn. Approaching corners in a smooth manner, something to develop and focus on, and making sure you've done all your braking and your gear changes ahead of the corner in time. All of these things are things to just work on in terms of smoothing them out and making sure that you are comfortable in doing those in a quick way, because as much as I say do things smoothly, if you're doing some fast riding, you're probably going to want to ride in an aggressive way, but think about being smooth and aggressive as well. I really need to get out of this junction because I'm sweating like crazy. Hopefully these cars will take mercy on me in that. So yeah, other than that, just enjoy your bike. Go and enjoy your bike. Make it comfortable for you, like we said in the last video. Adjust the handlebars, adjust the gear levers, brake levers if you need to, and get comfortable on the bike. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be here forever. Come on guys. So those are just a few points I wanted to talk about, really. Quick shifting, riding tips. You can also clutchless shift down, so up, down, all without using the clutch. Just practice it. Practice and just so. And for those that questioned whether it hurts the gearbox or not, look, I can't say that I'm a scientist and I've taken 10 gearboxes and quick shifted 5 of them and used the clutch on the other 5 or anything like that. But again, I raced an SV650. It's a V-twin, very similar to this bike in terms of at least the engine capacity and power, and did clutchless shifting on that for over 8 years, racing it as hard as I could, and never had a single issue in terms of wear or maintenance. Yeah, sometimes you'll get false neutral because maybe you got that shift a little bit wrong. So again, but that comes down to practice and just being aware of what you're doing and focusing on what you're doing. But it, again, just my experience. I'm only talking about my experience. If your experience is different, that's on you, and that's fine. But quick shifting, as far as I'm concerned, or clutchless shifting, does absolutely no harm to your engine and is enjoyable and works for me. So yeah, here we go again. Give the tyres a little scrub. Woohoo! And when you ride on these straight roads like I do, just having a little wiggle every now and again, it just, you know, it feels better than going in straight. And it's good for the tyres. You don't want to be sat on the straight part of the, you know, the flat bottom of the tyres all the time. Give them a little wiggle. Use different parts of the tyres so you get more even wear, and you're not just flat spotting the tyres because you're going in a dead straight line. You know, that's another benefit of doing a bit of a wiggle. So yeah, upcoming videos. I'm really excited about a video that I'm going to make, and I'm not going to give any further clues on it, but it's something I wanted to do to an R7. There's not many around with these mods on, so you know, most of the Yamaha R7s you see out there, everyone's done a tinted screen, everyone's done the exhaust, everyone's done the side flush indicators, but not many people have done the mod that I'm hoping to be doing very soon. It's more about the aesthetics, it's not about, you know, performance, it's the way the bike looks, and I hope you're going to like that video. Hopefully be coming up soon, we will see, just waiting on a package from the UK in order to do the mod, so look out for that one. And yeah, I'm just going to throw in some footage later on in my ride with a bit more twisty roads, hopefully, so you can join me for that later. Alright guys, thanks for watching. The other benefit to doing the tyre wiggle is it gives you room on the road. Like there's a car ahead that is in front of me on my favourite section of the road, so if you need a bit of space, do a little bit of tyre wiggling until you feel ready to go for it on the road. Alright, I think we've got a bit of space now. Let's go, let's enjoy.